People are still making a difference. You're about to meet someone who is a Southern California man who's taking gang members off the streets and into the classroom.
I'm Eddie Roche. I'm no angel. I spent some time in prison. While in prison, I met some fellas that, given the right opportunity, probably wouldn't be there. When I got out of prison, I went on a mission. I moved to Inglewood, California.
First time I seen a white guy move in my neighborhood was Eddie Roche, and I thought this fucking guy is crazy.
And it's this white dude next door. As soon as he walk out, he's like this. Hey, how you doing?
I started an air conditioning business, so I needed a workforce. So I was walking outside picking up my paper. I looked next door and saw these dudes hanging out on the porch. So I said, hey, you guys want to learn something? And every one of them wanted to learn something.
I was just hanging around, you know, shooting the breeze, and here's this guy come along and gives me a job.
Those gang members are the best employees I have now 10 years later. They've been loyal, hard-working guys. What we do is a lot of work, but we have a lot of fun too. Cricket, what's the temperature of the box?
The temperature of the box is hot as hell down there. All the meat is fucking melting. The lady going crazy talking about my meat, so we gotta hurry up.
Eric, give me the crescent. Turn that right there, a quarter turn. Okay, now go back down and check, see what it is now.
It's cold in there now. It's cold like Eskimo pussy down there.
Cricket is like my right arm. He's kind of game for anything.
See, I was teaching Ed, you know, how to handle his business in the bed, you know, because Ed like a jackrabbit. He want to just do this. I was teaching him rotation. You got to get that way, hit that side of the ass, and bam, you got to hit that side. But I don't know if he's long enough to touch both sides, right?
Barbara Robb keeps us on the straight and narrow.
I just want to say a quick prayer for him right now.
And make sure we wake up in our own house.
Yeah, man, I hope you make it out of this.
Cartoon Rob's a comedian.
All our partying became more fun with Ed. We didn't have no good parties until Ed. Our best parties was at Ed's house.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Get up and do something. This is Blake, Mighty Mouse. This is the only one nobody can talk shit to except me, because he's like my assistant and he's funny. He doesn't know shit, but he's funny. What does Blake do when he works with us?
I carry stuff and I hang out.
Good morning, Natrick.
I think she's a loudmouth bitch.
Ed needs to be basically on medication. The man doesn't drink straight. He's just a total asshole when he wants to be.
Carmen's good with the business. She's good with collecting. She's a mean bitch, so people pay her because they don't want to listen to her.
I always act on a professional manner. You know,
and I can't fire her because it's a Lily. Lily's the president of the company. She signs the checks.
Love my honey, but no money, no honey. I honestly think he's crazy. He is always trying to help somebody.
She's my soulmate. She's everything.
So from there, you know, I tried to change my life. You know, I started to be like, man, let me do some other good things in my life. I started going to church. You know, I got married with kids. I did, you know, started doing the right things.
Since I met Ed, I've been doing like right. I'm kind of, you know, more family guy-ish. I don't deal too much with the streets.
I've been a gang member since I've been 11. I could have easily been in jail for the rest of my life. Could have easily got shot. The reason we come and more loyal than a squeaky clean blue collar guy is because we're not gonna find a situation like this.
Now my business is expanding, so I'm gonna go back to what worked for me before, the streets. And I'm gonna give a whole new group of guys a chance. Today we're gonna pass out gang member wanted sign. Are you serious? Yep, 25 bucks an hour. All right.
He's using his own business to train former criminals in a new trade, and in many cases, he's saving their lives.
There's no future in gangbanging at all. When you join in, you look at these big homies and they might have a little money and cars and stuff. It's like a big illusion. You really gonna go to jail or be in the grave, you know.
All these boys, all these white guys from Orange County that have all these degrees, fuck those degrees, man. Ambition. I'll hire a guy that wants to do it over a guy that has education and he did. I teach pretty rough. So out of these 10, probably 3 or 4 of them are gonna make it. Who's this one? That sucks, Gary Payne. No, Gary. I don't want crybabies. I don't want to give them badges, so I want them to do the job and get it done and shut the fuck up. They typically drop out in the first 3 weeks. It might sound easy to you, but being a Crip going into a blood neighborhood for a class or vice versa ain't so easy. A lot can go wrong. These guys come because they believe in me and they believe in the opportunities.
I want to know why you do it.
What motivated me to do this? I felt like these guys were the bottom of the barrel. Nobody would give them a chance. I was the same as them. I came from a heroin-addicted mother. These guys didn't choose to be born into the hood, be born into gangs, to be born into poverty. I said, you know what, I'm gonna give these guys a chance because I know I excel when I want to. At the end of the day, it's me convincing a bunch of guys from the streets that air conditioning is a better way of life.
I've been shot 6 times.
Before I knew it, I would be dead, jail.
It's like walking a cliff every day. You don't know when you're gonna fucking fall off.